Hello, I'm Brett Etheridge, founder of Faithful Fatherhood, and what you're about to watch is a segment from a recent episode of the Faithful Fatherhood Podcast that I think will really bless you on your fatherhood journey. We certainly encourage you to check out the entire episode over at faithfulfatherhood.com or wherever you get your podcasts, but for now, enjoy this clip from the Faithful Fatherhood Podcast.
What do you remember about your own dad? Is he still alive? And like, what are your fondest memories of your dad growing up?
My fondest memories of my dad was when he would come home from, I would say, from the war, because he fought in two wars and he was an officer in the service. And when he would come home, he would spend time with us, particularly the boys, and he would teach us how to buff and shine our shoes. That was very impressive because my dad was always a neat dresser. He was sharp. Where I get that from, you think I'm a sharp dresser. My brother surpasses me in that area. I mean, he's just a sharp guy. Everything he puts on looks good on him. So I just remember my dad teaching us how to, I guess, properly buff a shoe. And that was, and to this very day, Brett, I don't put shoes on unless they're clean.
Interesting.
If I wear white tennis shoes, they're going to be white. And if I wear any dress shoes, they're going to have a buff or a shine to them. I just believe in that. So that was instilled in me as a kid. And my father taught me that. That's my fondest memory of my dad.
That's really cool. That's a cool thing. And it's not a small thing. I think about the things that drive me craziest about my kids, like my son. Hopefully he'll be listening to this episode at some point. Jackson, take note. He goes out in these Crocs with holes in them, and they've got grass and hay hanging out of them. And he's like, but like, it's my job to try to instill a different perspective about like how to carry yourself in the world. And that's not a small thing that your dad taught you that. Even things like making your bed, I'm always telling my kids, do it with excellence. Don't just make your bed, like do it with excellence, right? You want the comforter evenly on both sides, and they don't understand why when they're kids,
right?
But as they get older, it's a reflection of how you do anything is how you do everything, right? And so something about how you carry yourself and the shoes you wear and the fact that they're clean and it represents you when you're out in the world. So that's really cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.